everyone. Okay, so about 2 weeks ago I stopped putting extra dye in my conditioner. So you can see what it looks like. 2 or 3 days ago I actually started using sulfate-free shampoo, basically my daughter's cheap shampoo. And I washed it really vigorously and with hot water. And last night was the last time I washed it. And this is what it looks like. It's got this pinky strawberry hair. It kind of reminds me of like back in the day, what was that, strawberry cupcake? Strawberry? Anyway, it's very almost orange in certain spots, and but not red anymore. It may look red on camera, but it's definitely got that pinky orange tinge to it. I waited until the water was almost completely clear, so it's pretty much all the excess dye is out of the hair. So I'm going to be dyeing it probably dark. Well, I won't say probably, I will be dyeing it dark. I've used the same products before doing the underneath, so it'll be about the same color as this, but probably a little tad bit darker. I went a little darker this time. I'm going to go ahead and spray my hair using the neutral protein filler, colorful. You can get this at Sally Beauty Supply, and I've used this in the past for the under the hair. Originally my hair was a bleach blonde, almost pure white, and so my hair really takes color really well, as you can see the red. But I'm going to go ahead and darken it, and then within about 2 or 3 more weeks I will do a balayage ombre. So hopefully you all really like this. But I'm going to go ahead and spray my hair and come right back, and I'm going to section off each layer of my hair. I'm going to wait 20 minutes and come back, and my hair will be separated for you all for the dyeing process. Hey everyone, okay, so I've already sectioned off the majority of my hair, and I'm going to go ahead and put some gloves on and go ahead and dye my hair. I'll show you the product I'm using. It's the Clariol Professional Soy 4-Plex Cream in 3N. You can see that. There we go. 3N. Oh. Anyway, I'll write everything down below. And I'm using a 20 volume cream to go with that, equal parts. Okay, that's just what I always use. I always use the 20. Even when I'm lightening my hair, I use the 20. My hair just seems to dye really well. It's just always, or bleach really well. Okay, so here's what the product looks like. I did 2 boxes, and hopefully that will be enough. And yeah, so far you can already see most of this is really dark already. So make sure it's all separated. So I'm really not going to do much up into here. I'm just going to start to about right here down, because that's where a lot of it has faded. And most of this is my natural color actually. So I'm going to be looking more like what I probably should look like. But my hair, I didn't know it was this dark until just recently. I've just always lightened my hair, and my hair was kind of like a dirty blonde most of my life, so I really did not know. The reason why I'm going somewhat up here is because there's a few pieces here and there that are, there we go, a little faded. Okay. But I always highlighted my hair, or there was always color in my hair growing up. My mom used to put Sun In. Remember that hair product, Sun In? I don't even know if they make that anymore. I guess they do. But she would put that in my hair, or lemon juice, and let it just lighten up my hair naturally. So, or not naturally, but with the sun. And so I've just always had really blonde hair. And I didn't even know until just recently that my hair was as dark as it was, because I started letting the underneath, I started dyeing it dark, and then I realized I didn't have to touch up too much of it, and then it's literally grown so much. And my roots, this is like from about here up is all new, and it's just as dark as the bottom, just about. So it's so dark. It's as dark as my sister's hair. And her hair is really dark. We never really look like sisters, which we have different daddies, because my dad had passed away. And of course my mother remarried. But Now we might actually look like we belong together as sisters. But I'm going to do like an ombre, probably, I'm going to give it at least 2 weeks. It just depends on how well my hair takes this color. And go from there. Just going to make sure that it definitely saturates the hair really, really well. And then I'll go from there to figure out what to do. But I'm going to do like a balayage ombre. Not quite ombre, but you know, where the tips are lighter than the top. Yeah. Alright, so this really, I shouldn't spend too much time with that. Okay, the next layer. This just helps a lot when you've got your hair already up, because then you just keep going and going and going. And I've decided to go ahead and do it this way instead of doing all my roots, because my roots are already naturally dark anyway, so it just wasn't necessary to go all the way up. Make sure. But plus the underneath is less damaged than the top, because I'm always spraying hairspray and it lightens the hair, and it just, all the chemicals and the products that I always put on the top of my head more than anywhere. So there's a lot more damage up top. So I wanted to make sure that I started on the bottom of my hair where there's not as much, since I've got it all dark now underneath. All the teasing and all that doesn't always do so great either. So I know the top of it's really, I could use a haircut really bad, which I may get one before I do the balayage. I just always get nervous with haircuts because sometimes they just cut too much off. Even though I'll sometimes go in and say that I want to keep the length, it still gets cut sometimes. Especially when when I'm constantly bleaching my hair and the ends get really bad, really fast. So that just happens, and sometimes it's better to go ahead and get it cut. And the cream is already getting to my eyes, burning my eyes. Just gonna work that in. Make sure you move your rugs, definitely. And I'm sure that some of you will notice that I actually have my my cape on backwards, but it's just because my hair is long in the back, so I figured I'd go ahead and do it this way. I don't think it really matters, does it? Depends on what you're doing, I suppose. But actually it's still long enough that I don't have to put my hair in the back, I think. Alright, my eyes are watering. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do each layer. Okay, so this is what it's looking like so far. I just dyed all the layers, and I'm going to wait however long the box says. I want to say 30-35 minutes, and I'll put that down below too. And yeah, wish me luck. I've never had this dark a hair, so I know that the dye is always darker than what it appears, so hopefully it turns out really, really good. I'm really excited to have the dark hair. Hey everyone, okay, so here it is. This is the look. What do y'all think? I think I'm really, really liking it. I'm actually kind of surprised. My eyes actually look like a green, like a light green now. They don't look so dark, because usually I always have blonde hair and my eyes just kind of look muddy and like just a dark olive green. And now they're actually kind of bright, and it really makes my eyes pop, so I'm really liking it. So basically I left it on for about 30 minutes. I probably should have left it on a little bit longer, because I do see there are little streaks here and there of the red. So yeah, it does still have kind of a tinge of red. You all probably could see that, but it hasn't been blown. It's only been blown dry, and it hasn't been flat ironed or anything like that, so it's a little frizzy. It's still even kind of wet, but I really wanted to show you all, and I think I'm really, really liking it. It's really pretty. I'm really surprised. I really thought I was going to hate it. But I'm going to do some, probably some balayage and some ombre. Probably in about, probably 2-3 weeks. I don't know yet. I might actually, it depends on how well this stays. I may have to do another coat if it starts to fade too much. But hopefully it'll stay. That protein filler really helps. I know that under the hair that I had, it really stuck pretty well. So, yeah, I'm really excited. Let me know what you all think. And let me know what you all think about what color you like on me the most. If you like the blonde, the red, or this dark brown, almost black. So yeah.